Mark Henry here. Yes, what I would put up before is a theoretical debate and has to do with the profile that the financial industry came up with, which is true. And I was just correcting the profile because it matches the criteria and scenario that they came up with of a wealthy individual. And if certain things happen to them, then what would transpire and what their innate behavioral mechanisms, and their instincts would be, so to speak. It's their behavior and instincts. True. Since I fit that criteria, I thought it'd be fun just to bring it in, and I'll get into it more. The other one was friends, that they have to have some sort of friends. It's not up, and the debate always is, it's not up to the individual. Thanks. It's not up to the wealthy individual. It's up to society to bridge the gap. They can't sit there thinking, well, that's not my problem, because the disconnect. I could care less about any of the people involved, because it's nothing more than taking off a wet Band-Aid. It comes off easy. Leveling the place, because I don't know them. And they're not my problem. True. And yes, that psychological effect is real. But the other one was friends. They said female. I'm not getting into, I can only say female, woman, wife on social media. I'm not getting into the dating more than one. Yeah, that's technically a lot in certain situations. You can have more than one girlfriend. But I'm not getting into that. True. But to get into it, is to tie them down so they don't trade. Keeping away from the desk, so to speak, from the phones, definitely. So they can only put in minimal, and they have to be part of the filter process. That's why they always had sales assistant from Wall Street, which is an assistant. That's why they always brought that up, is because they would innately know the filter process and also who to talk to get some of the work in, what needs to be done, but not leveling the companies and corporations, which is just selling. It's no big deal. That's the disconnect. Is, in my mind, it's not a big deal. It's not. I still don't see it as a big deal. But the other avenue was friends, that they have to have plenty of freaking friends. They don't care if it's people who really don't like them as their best friend, just as long as it's a friend, and they're going to keep them busy and keep them from the desk. Does it ever go away? No. The love of the place? It's not love of the place, it's just trade. No, it'll never go away, because it's my job. Basically, they have to be put on a temporary leave, so to speak, semi-leave, so they can still get their work done, and they don't level the place. That it keeps them from at any sign of trouble or turmoil in a company or corporation. So things are good when I saw it. Well, it's a little sluggish. We made our money. Let's get out. That type of mentality. There's always a mentality. That's just the nature of the beast. It's about 28% of the U.S. economy I control. True. What would, if anything, actually happened to me? Recession or depression. Because to find someone new to replace me, they would have to train them and make sure that they can handle the stress levels. They can't just chuck them to the job and say, here you go, do it. Not even close. It took me years to train up to this. They need me to do it because I'm really the best. True. I'm not joking. I am actually the best at it. At the financial industry, yes. Supposedly. So they have to allow me that much control because, to give you an idea, yes, I invest for the government. It'll probably be a reduction of taxes by 12% because I'm getting enough capital that that 12% of taxes is not needed from the people. Corporations, tough luck. The best of my knowledge of what's transpired, tough luck for right now. They're just gonna have to deal. But the actual individual, a reduction of taxes by 12% is in the works. To the best of my knowledge, yes. And that's why I work so hard and so diligently at it. But if you think I give a hoot about the companies I invest in, as long as they make money, yes, I do. But other than that, no, I don't. I don't know anyone there. I have 2 friends. They couldn't tell you much about investment, and that's fine with me because then I don't talk about my work when I'm not at work, which is true. But at work, I love talking about my job. Yeah, that's actually true also, with colleagues. There are theoretical debates like this. The 12% is real. That's real. But the rest of this is just a massive theoretical debate. And whether this profile they came up with in the financial industry, and that's up to financial industry insiders and also the financial news programs to debate this and further. But yeah, it's mostly true. But they were just wrong about that one thing, and that is it's the ranking. It's that where they rank, and they could move up in their rank possibly, or just stay the same if they're number one. To stay number one or to be the best or one of the best, they would always trade. And that's why. Because they've got all that free time. And that's what you have to do is eliminate all the free time. And them have kids that play with family kids of the companies and corporation. So they're loyal. And you get brand loyalty, so to speak. Yeah. Because if they don't have any of that connect, there's no loyalty. Yeah, that's the truth. Wonderful yin and yang. Ending the theoretical debate. That's enough of it for today. Signing off.